Whew. All right, guys, we are up here at the mountain, clearly, and I didn't realize how sore I was from just throwing down super hard all day yesterday. If you guys didn't see the video, go check that out from yesterday. After this, we were going full buck, and today I want to do a favor for you guys since you do so much for me, and I want to kind of explain and break down to you and show you the best and easiest way to improve your snowboarding, to get better at snowboarding. And this is not a weekend thing. This isn't an overnight thing. This takes a lot of time, and more than anything, I want to say it's time on a snowboard. With anything in life, 10,000 hours they say until you're actually at a professional level with it, and if you do the math, that takes years of multiple hours every single day. And I have literally been snowboarding for only about 7 years, and I got most of my improvement done in the first 2 to 3 years. I snowboarded every single day, year round. I booked flights all around the world, no matter what I had to do to chase winter, to chase snow, and to stay on snow. And I got literally most of my progression done in about 3 years, but in 3 years, that's almost 1,000 days of riding almost every single day, besides taking breaks and stuff. So to really prove that theory to you guys, because I love snowboarding so much, Niso's down there. We're gonna go hike some rails right now. We're gonna go get some clips because I love snowboarding. I'm trying to improve it right now. So let's get into this, and I will break down a little more for you guys how you can improve your snowboarding as the day goes on. Another tip, if you're trying to work on an individual trick, taking the chairlift and getting one hit every 5 to 8 minutes, you're not going to get it, or you're not going to get it as quick as you want. You hike, you probably get 10 hits by the time you do one full mountain lap. You already know, blood, sweat, and tears. It's just like with anything. It just doesn't happen. There's no one quick secret tip to making this happen. You got to put the work in. Always hike. It's always worth it. Try, probably took me 6 minutes. Thinking of real things that come to me that help me as I'm going. Music is so crucial if you listen to music. Some people don't like it, but you gotta keep the jams new. You gotta find the right music for the style. For me, if I'm trying to keep it steezy on rails, hip hop all day long. If I'm trying to do big jumps, sick metal, Kingdom of Giants. Everybody's got different style of music, but
what are you listening to right now?
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Tremor. And it just keeps that steez up. But yeah, you gotta have the right music. Gives you that extra amp. Psych yourself out. Don't be scared. And if you're not feeling comfortable, don't go for it. Envision it in your head. Picture yourself stomping it. Picture yourself riding away. Feel the stoke of actually landing the trick, and then open your eyes and then do it again. Oh! Yes, got him. Huge tip is you gotta stay stoked. Even if it's a trick that you've landed like 30, 40, 50 times and you're trying to film it and you just can't get it a couple times, you wanna get bummed out. You will never land anything if you're getting angry or kind of being a sourpuss about it. You gotta stay stoked and realize that you're literally snowboarding. You're filming yourself snowboard. You're having the time of your life. You're not in an office. So many people would be dying to do what you're doing. So just like take a breath, take a step back, realize how stoked you are and how grateful you should be for actually being on the mountain and doing what you love. And then you're gonna get it. You got it. Always hike. It's always worth it. Alright, so you notice how there's all these people riding around? A lot of them were good. A lot of them are probably the best in the world around here right now. And I'm just getting smoked. We're looking like a fool falling on some of these tricks. You can never be afraid to fall in front of people. Not only will they forget by the next run, but it has nothing to do with you and your progression. And if you're worried about falling, then you're not gonna get the trick. If you're not worried, you're gonna get the trick in a couple tries, and then you're gonna be able to put it down whenever you want. Never be afraid to fall in front of anybody. Even the best in the world fall. And that's the only way to progress. It's gonna be a long edit. Smoked. I don't really want to overdo it, so I'm gonna get a couple chairlift laps. But I'm gonna hit one more nuke on this thing, and then take the chair up. If you want to get up to that jump there, I'm gonna show you guys that I can actually hit some jumps too for anybody who's just subscribing or about to subscribe. All right guys, so we're cruising up the T-bar right now. Switched over to hitting a few jumps. Trying to keep it super mellow today because it's very important when I said that you're gonna be riding every day or almost every day, that you play it smart and safe. If you wanna ride year round, you have to be healthy. And if you wanna be healthy, then you can't be falling. If you don't wanna fall, you can't be trying stuff that you're not ready for or trying to perform too high when you're not actually feeling that good. So I'm feeling, you know, 720s and stuff because it's up to my level right now. A couple 540s, keeping it chill. And when you're hitting big jumps, like I was saying, I switch over to metal immediately. You gotta make sure that the music is super on point and it gets you stoked up, but it doesn't get you too stoked up to where you're trying stuff that you shouldn't be going for. You wanna know that you can get it done. You wanna be able to envision it in your head, picture yourself stomping it and riding away before you do it. If you can't even imagine yourself doing it, or you don't think that you're capable of doing it, don't go for it, because we're trying to ride every single day. That's the main thing. Even if you are so sore and you come to the mountain and you strap in and you just cruise around, it's the consistency on a board. It's every single tiny bone in your body and every single muscle getting developed around snowboarding and the motions of snowboarding, which you cannot train off hill. It's amazing to train off hill and get yourself set up, go for jogs, lose weight, get in the proper body shape. And like, you know, yoga is huge, stretching, meditating, getting your whole life balanced before you just go to the hill and try to just start chucking it. I'm sorry for you weekenders if this is not the news you wanted to hear, but it's pretty obvious. I promise you guys that if you're trying to go pro, hit me up. Keep track of 10,000 hours of riding. And if you hit 10,000 and you hit me up and you're not pro yet, or if you hit 5,000 and you don't want to be a pro and you're not at an insane level of riding that you want to be at, hit me up. I'll give you your money back. But all right, here we go. Sorry, I don't do too much talking normally, so this is a long one, but we're gonna take you through a little POV big kicker jump right now. Woo! Full confidence in Australia. Yeah, bro. Always thank the lifty. Very crucial. Keep them happy.
Yeah, boy.
We thank you, brother.
Cheers.
Cheers! Because without them, you'd be hiking. And you can't hike the big jumps. We got one more here. I'm gonna try to put down excuse me. That's actually a big thing right there. I'm not going to try. Never try something. Like I said, you gotta know you can do it. So if you're going for something, you're doing it and you're putting it down. Afterwards, you might not have landed it, but never try something, do it. So I'm about to do a back 9 right now because why not, right? And it's actually pretty stock for me. We got the camera's about to die. Always thank your filmer. We love you, Niso. Up there just putting in the hours, improving his filming time. 10,000 hours, he's gonna be a professional filmer. And yeah, here we go. One last banger. And actually I gotta break this down too, because you guys like to think of that weird rule of never call last run. I believe in what I believe in. And I believe that if you believe in something, it's gonna come true. So, that being said, if you believe in the last run theory, that you shouldn't call it, or something might happen that you don't like, then you probably shouldn't call last run. For me, I always know that I'm gonna land everything. And if I don't, then I deal with it then. But this is about to be the last hit. I'm gonna prove to you guys my theory right now by stomping this back 9. First one of the season, I believe. Maybe second. Woo! Biggest tip of the day. Always do it for the boys. Woo!
people. We believe in living the dream.
All right, guys, I am pretty much beat for snowboarding right now. I want to break down a couple last things before I end this tutorial, and not trying to put you guys down for watching this video right now on YouTube, because it is very crucial to watch people snowboarding to see what you want to do. You got to see the tricks and see how they do it and actually break it down in order for yourself to do it. So you want to also film a lot. The more you film, the more you can see what you're doing wrong, and the more you can actually see that when you land a trick for the first time and you think it was super sick and it looked awesome, oh my gosh, you were flailing your arms, you scrubbed the landing, use each the rail or something. So video recap is very crucial, and that's how I honestly break down a lot of my tricks and see what I'm doing wrong. But also, sitting there on YouTube all day is not going to help you get better at snowboarding. You got to get out there, you got to get on the hill, you got to put those hours in. And I appreciate you guys watching, and if you guys do like this video, the only way I'm making money right now is through YouTube. It's pennies on the dollar, but every single penny counts. And I have an Instagram. If you just want to see the banger clips, you can go follow me at Casey-Willax on Instagram. But if you want to see the hardship and the struggles and what it takes, the grind that you got to put in to get where you want to go and to make your dreams happen, then subscribe to my channel right here, because we are over 300 days in a row. For those of you who do not know, we are following our dreams. We are putting everything we have into one basket to make it happen. We're sleeping outside in the cold. We're just finding beautiful people around the world helping us out. We're making our own meals. We're saving dollars everywhere we can. And if you like this video and you want to see more of them, let's not forget also, you got to go for it. You got to get slammed. You got to get back up, and that's the only way you're going to learn. You might land it first try, you might land it 100th try, but if you're not out there trying it and you're watching the internet, somebody else doing it, that's not gonna help you. It'll help at first, watching the video, you know, breaking down their head spin or where they're looking, but in the long run, you gotta actually get out there, you gotta do it yourself. Shout out to Niso Hollywood for traveling along this travels right now and just staying up there every day, all day. How'd we do?
Good, we got the shots.
And it's not just snowboarding. If you're good at art, if you got good at construction, you got good at filming, it's hours. You know, you got to get out there, you got to put the work in, and that's what we're trying to do out here. Get that work in, Niso.
Got some good water too.
Ooh, water. You guys are from Jersey.
Or Philly.
Philly cheese! So I keep coming up with more and more things as I'm just walking around. I will ride and rip on anything, and if somebody rips, they're gonna rip. Andrew Reynolds will frontside flip a 20 stair on any skateboard. So save your money, and you don't have to buy top of the line gear. You can go get something half new, and to you it's new, and just the feeling of having that new gear will make you ride better. But if you're gonna rip, you're gonna rip. I set my board up backwards all summer, and I just set my board up backwards this time too. Somebody commented in yesterday's video. True twin, so it doesn't matter, but it doesn't even matter the way your board's set up. I have ridden broken decks, dings in that, none of that matters. The new technology, none of that matters. There's a couple crucial things, like if you want to ride big jumps, you're going to need a regular flat camber board, because if you have a reverse camber and you're spinning 360s and 540s and you're landing and you keep spinning, then that's obviously because your board is a rocker. You want the right type of board. But I don't know anything about technology, board technology. I barely wax my board. I just start up higher. If you want it, you got to just get it no matter what setup you have. Get the gear, get out there, and just go for it.